My process is basically, I like to get up in the morning, have a little food, I make some coffee. I like to play records in the morning. It's nice to have some music going when you're kind of cleaning up the house and getting your day going. Usually beats start with something that I heard either off a record that I was playing, or sometimes I wake up with like a little melody in my head and then I sit down here and I try to figure it out. But lots of times it just starts from something I hear on a record that sounds cool and I'm like, okay, there we go, there's a good place to start. Like, oftentimes I wake up and there's something on my computer that I was working on the day before, so I'll give that a listen and see which pieces of it I like. This is something like I started lately and I'll just kind of show you. So it's like I'll wake up in the morning. This is a new record I picked up a couple weeks ago. This Spooky Tooth Ceremony. So it's like I'll put this on.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
And right away,
Lord have mercy.
as soon as I heard this, I already knew that this would be something that would be fun to flip. So it's like the first thing that I'll do is like record the song, either the whole song sometimes, because then I've archived it digitally too, and I kind of kill two birds with one stone. But sometimes I'll take just the piece that I'm looking for. So, okay, so I've recorded that in. I kind of chop it up into all these pieces, so essentially, like, I can play that song straight through, like.
Have mercy. Mercy.
It's essentially like that's all the parts of that song, all broken down in their pieces, and that's sort of where I start with. I added a little hi-hat, something to kind of keep tempo as I'm playing through here. Actually,
Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Mercy. Have mercy.
I like to just work fluidly, like from the time that I start with something, I just like to be able to just like, then add drums real quick, and then like throw in a little bass line, and keep it moving until I kind of have something that like a little bit starts to resemble a song. Then at which point, once I have something where it's like, I've recorded some pieces and I've kind of laid some stuff in place. Then I take a break from it and step away from it, and I'll kind of just like let what I just recorded play, and I'll go through the house and kind of do some more chores and stuff, like water the plants and listen to it as if it were just like a piece of music that was already constructed. So I'm not like super focused on it. I'm just kind of hear it in the back. And that gives me a better frame of reference on hearing how it came out, then like I sit back and I'm like, and I can kind of evaluate how it goes down. And that's pretty much the way it goes. That's how it is like when I've been working with something that started from a sample, but it's basically the same process no matter what layer I start with. If it's a bass line, I start with that and then just keep building on it. But just having all these controllers here, it's just easy to be able to just keep working, and what I like I keep, and what I don't like I just pitch in the moment, and I can just keep on. That whole process doesn't take up too much time. I can roll through it quickly and kind of have the you know, I can just keep moving, which I like. I don't like to have to, you know, I don't like to do a little piece and then stop and then start and then stop. So Ableton's cool because once you start, you can just keep on working and never really have to stop. But yeah, that's basically my process. Once I have something here that that I like, that I feel is, you know, going to be a keeper, I'll go. There's a studio down the street that I work out of a lot. I'll take things in there and then really start to like actively mix and EQ and really do all the fine tuning and listen to it in there, because I mean I have a good reference speakers, good reference monitors in here, NS10s, but still it's nice to go in the studio and hear it just like thumping, because that'll point out all the imperfections in there too. So you hear a lot in both environments. So that's essentially it.